once again. How's been your day? I'm sure you had a great day. Quickly, we'll be looking at how to cut a basic blouse, and here are what we are looking at: the intervals. First, I already have pre-ruled it. First, we have the back line, we have the arm length, the bust height, the waist, and the length or the hem. That is everything is starting from up, like I explained in the first place. From here to here is the bust height. So let's see the measurement we'll be working on. For the vertical measurements, close. For the vertical measurements, we need the back. That is, we take up the lines. The back line, the armhole length is 8. The back, the bust height is 10 inches away from the shoulder, waist 16, then blouse is 24. And this is exactly what I have ruled out here in the first place. And the horizontals are back 16, bust circumference, that's 6 divided by 4, because we have folded it by 4. Folded it by 4, first folding, the second folding. This is a zipper allowance. So, and the hip circumference is going to apply on the hem side. So, now let's get down to work. Our bag is 16 divided by 2, which is 8. So we take whatever we have here, we transfer it back into the armhole to get our to create or to get our armhole length. And so we have 8 carried picked from this place. But then before we go, we also have 12 inch and 1 inch down from the 1 inch down. I mean away. This is going to serve as our shoulder slant. Then from there you apply your 8 inches like we have here. Then our bust height is 10 from the shoulder. That's the shoulder line. And our waist length, that's front waist length, is 16, while our the blouse length is 24. So now let's get down. Let's go forward a bit. The neckline, I want to take 3 for the wideness. Then I come down by 1 here. Since I'm cutting both back and front together, let me pick it. So this one can be for both back and front. And if I want to cut the one for the front, I will bring it down a bit. So then the neckline for the front, I pick 4. So 4 connects to what we have, to the 3 that is here. We have this. Then this is our half, our 1 inch down. The line we connect back to this height, and that gives us our shoulder slants, and this remain our bust line. So we come on this space, we look out for the mid. The mid of 8 is 4. So on this line is going to be our chest height. So now let's note all. You go in by 1 inch. That is 1 inch for the front. If it's the chest line for the front, you go in by 1. The chest line for the back, you go in by half inch. Then here our bust circumference is 36 divided by 4, that's 9. So the same thing you apply on this armhole and also on the bust line. Then we come here, our waist is 30 divided by 4 is 7.5 plus 1, that's 8.5. Then on the end, you just transfer what you have on the bust, which is 9, or you add 1 inch to it, whichever one you want to repeat. They are all the same cost. So now let's connect these dots together. So we are good to go. Or if you have taken the extended block, then from the shoulder, we connect this. Yeah. I have told you for the back, it's going to be half. So since I laid it together, so I'm just going to do it this way. So when I want to cut, I at first cut on this line so that the back will be appropriate. Later I shift it out. like this. Then yes, let's come to this point. To the waistline, we had extra 1 inch. So our extra 1 inch is as if our dart allowance. So now let's apply it. For us to apply that, we have what we call bust span. You know, my chest. So I have what we call bust span. So from the first nipple to the second nipple, what's the distance? And for this one, we have it. So for this one that we have here, we want to divide it into two. So 1 divided by 2 will be half. So 8 divided by 2 will be 4 plus half. That's the division of 1 into 2. That is half. So 4 plus half is going to be 4.5. So that's the midpoint. So we're going to be marking out 4.5. 4.5. And we do what? Only. So now, having strike it out, we now go in by ½ inch to the right and ½ inch to the left, which we are going to connect directly to this. Mhm. And here we come. We are done with the sketching of our basic blouse. Then at this point here, at the down line here, allow come up by whether 1 or 1.5. Either of this is okay. The good stance to come in. So connect it. That means you are giving it shape, or 1.5. Whichever one you choose, they are both correct. So this is just a basic blouse that we have sketched out, we have drafted out here, and this is exactly thing we are going to be following in sewing. So after cutting this out, you get your real fashion fabric and place on it, then cut it out, adding your sewing allowances to it. So let me show you how we go about this. Okay, before I let's like forget, let me mark out this line. There's more to this. So let's have it. So this is how come this is how it looks like after cutting. You know, I told you I'm going to cut this one together so that both the back and the front can have the same thing. When I cut that out, let me now cut for the front. And same thing I did around this armhole here. I did same thing here. So so the back is this way, while the front is this way. Then back now to the this is the back side of this particular top, but on the top on the waistline we come in by half again here, half, and then that should be an ½ inch. Yeah, there is a slope at the back. We all have a slanting and a slanting back somehow, and this is what we are trying to replicate here so that it will fit in properly. So with this, you can also adjust this is zipper space, zip allowance. You adjust it to conform to this shape. So this is what's going to help you make a well-fitting blouse. So let's see. So I've trimmed it in by half, and when sewing, you are going to follow this trim, the line sketched out, so that it can perfectly give a good fit at the back. The issue of having a hiccup at the back of your blouse will will never reoccur again if you use this technique when you're cutting your blouse. So the nutshell, we are done with the construction of our basic blouse. So we'll move on to the next lesson.